Tonight is going to be an amazing collaboration of a bunch of impassioned people coming together to figure out a lot of solutions to a lot of issues that we're facing.
I am going to be performing. I'm a graffiti artist, and so I'm going to be performing painting this evening in about 2 or 3 minutes, choreographed to music, and then they're going to be auctioning off that painting for the IS Foundation. So raising good money for a great cause.
ISF has done great things for our environment, and I think it's really important for people who have somewhat of voices to come out and support and to get the word spread, just to keep the environment green and, recycling and just, issues with animals and just everything to do with the environment, our earth,
I think the work that ISF does and Ian does is amazing, and he's so passionate about it and, works so hard, and he inspires people to do the same, and I definitely wanted to lend a hand and support.
Oh my God, he has so much knowledge. He's like a walking encyclopedia. It's crazy. It's great. I learn a lot from him on a daily basis. They always say that you should always hang out with people that are smarter than you because you'll learn a lot more, and you'll constantly be evolving.
This event has taken a lot of time and energy and effort, and it's been incredible. And now what this is going to allow us to do is our next giant project. It's about building this farm, about youth education, and about immediately cleaning up and creating an environment that's clean so that we can go forward. And the farm is literally going to be an animal protection sanctuary. It's going to be in Louisiana. And it's just going to be a base, a compound, a camp of animal protection, youth education, and sustainable agriculture. And it's going to be badass.
You're obviously inspiring a lot of young kids and trying to empower them. What's an easy tip that you could give them for going green?
Wow, that's actually a great question. It's the little things. Turning off your lights, not leaving your water running while you're brushing your teeth. We waste 600 million gallons a day in this country.
I always turn off all the lights in my house whenever I leave. I try not to use the air conditioning or heating when I don't have to, and I always turn off the water, make sure the taps aren't running. And I think, in Australia particularly, we had a drought problem as well, and so conserving water and energy, and I definitely try to participate in that, and I think every young person should, because it's going to be a problem for our children and children's children, and if we don't.
The simplest way is to just take small steps and not think about it is about the big picture, but it's little things. Like, you have to change. Recently I've just water, like thinking about, I buy bottles of glass bottles basically, and I constantly reuse them and drink out of them, and I try and carpool as much as I can. But those are little things that kids, high school students going to school with their friends, getting together in the morning and bringing bottles and not wasting so much. Like even toilet paper. Use less toilet paper. There's just so many little things that you can do that make a huge, huge difference. Yeah.
Well, recycling. I'm doing a project on it right now, and I found out some crazy statistics that 80% of the things we throw away are able to become recyclable, and we wind up with only 20% at the end of the day.
Talking about empowerment, consumer empowerment. Do I actually need that? That little worthless trinket thing that's packed in a bunch of paper that they cut a bunch of trees down. Do I need that thing that's wrapped in plastic? Do I need it or do I want it? And if I do need it, which one am I going to buy? Am I going to buy the one that's sustainably packaged, or am I going to buy the one that's obnoxiously and wasteful? That is a huge thing, and that's a really cool sort of little tidbit of empowerment that you can give. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your time.